Hi, hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So today we're gonna do a full face of only cream and liquid products. So I know that might not seem very exciting, but I still have a bunch of new products that I'm trying to play with and test out. And I have a couple of old products that I haven't used in a long time that I wanna throw in here. So yeah, we're just gonna play with some makeup. It's currently, as I film this, Cinco de Mayo. So I have a little bit of color that we're gonna throw in here too, just, you know, for fun. I have my orange margarita that my husband made me because we are going to eat a bunch of Mexican food after this and FaceTime our friends and just have a great Tuesday. I'm going to start out with my Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. I feel like that just, once you work it into the skin, it just puts like a little filter on your skin. Like before this, my face was kind of honestly shiny because I'm a little warm in here, and now it just looks very like soft, filtered, dewy. Okay, so for foundation, we are going to use the Cover FX Power Play foundation. I have the shade N40. I have been really enjoying this foundation lately. Like, I got it on a whim because it was 30% off at Sephora a while ago, and I think this was in my stress buying haul. I said that I got this, but anyway, I think that's why I just bought it because I was like, nah, whatever, like I'm down to try a new foundation, and I honestly have been really liking it. It's a very good color for me, but also it's just this like perfect medium coverage. It's not matte and drying. It's a very like satin finish foundation. I don't know, I just have been really enjoying it. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on my cheeks because they're a little red, so like I said, I'm a little warm. My husband and I really had a moment because our power was out for like 45 minutes maybe, and I was like, this is it. This is the end of us in quarantine. This is how we actually lose our minds. Because, you know, when the power's on, we have internet, we can watch shows, we can watch movies, we can work. He does his homework, I do my work. Like, we just are chilling, you know? But when you can't do any of that and it's just us staring at each other, we were like, literally, now what do we do? I mean, yeah, we could sit there and talk and play like board games and stuff, but at some point the power is out. There's no lights. Our groceries are gonna go bad. Like, ugh. I'm so glad they got it repaired incredibly quickly. Okay, yeah, so that just added a little bit of more coverage. You can still see a little red peeking through, but that is totally okay because it's just bound to happen. Plus I have a margarita, so my face is just gonna flush anyway, so we're just gonna live with that. So for concealer, I think I'm gonna mix a little bit here. So I recently got the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer in the shade Creme Cafe, but to me, it didn't quite have enough coverage the last time I used it. So I think I'm first gonna use a little bit of my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation under my eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with that Jouer one, because when I used that one, I found it to be very brightening. I just think it's so cute that this one comes out and is a concealer, but then also still has the pump. Like, I just think that that's cool. I like that you can use it for both. Especially since my complaint about that Pure one was that it's just like a touch too light for me, like all over the face, because I normally, you know, have my self tanner on, so I normally am a little too tan to use it, but using it as a concealer is a really good solution. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the Jouer concealer just under my eyes. And we'll see how that layers. That actually layered up really, really well. While I really like how that looks under the eyes. It's very, very much brightened, which I do appreciate. Okay, so for bronzer, we're gonna go in with the Fenty Cheeks Out bronzer. This is the shade Macchiato. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna use a sponge. If you guys watched, I did a dedicated video reviewing this and the blush. And in that video, I did say that I prefer to use this one with a sponge. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna pick up a bunch on my sponge. So it does blend out really well, and we're just gonna start on my forehead. This gives the skin just such a like glossy look. Like, look at that. Okay, so that's the bronzer all done. We're very, very glossy. Okay, we're gonna add to that too, because I'm gonna put on a little bit of this blush. This is the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Blush in Bikini Martini. I like to use this with this Real Techniques. I think it's technically a foundation brush, but I don't use it that way. It's very, very pink and very bubblegum looking now, but that's okay. We can tone it down a little, just like that. Now it's a very like natural looking flush, right? Okay, I am gonna set the concealer into my eyes. I know that this is literally a powder, but I'm fine with the rest of my face being not set and just looking super glossy, because who cares? I'm not going anywhere. But I do need to set the concealer under my eyes because it will crease. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder on my Tati Blendiful and just, you know, just a little under the eye. Kind of got to our glossiness a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I am going to go in with my Urban Decay Brow Blade. This has the ink stain at the end. That is where my liquid component is coming in. I am going to use the pencil on the end of my brows because I just genuinely don't believe that I can do my full eyebrows with the ink stain end. Like, I really just don't think that I could do it. So rather than look like a crazy person, I'm going to use the pencil at the end of my brows. I think that's the best I've done yet with the ink stain end. Well, that brow was good. This one's fine. It's just like a little bit dark. Like I have a hard time controlling the liquid part. Oh, I almost forgot my liquid highlight. With liquid highlighters, I usually mix it into my foundation or just use it all over my body. I've never really just put it on my face like this. But today's the day. We're gonna go into my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Frost. This is the shade Frozen Peach. It's like this pink and blue highlight. And I'm just gonna, oops, I got a lot out. That's what it looks like. You can kind of see it's a little duochrome. What I'm gonna do is just take this clean part of my sponge and pick a little bit up and kind of like dab it off on my hand. And just do this. Yeah. Oh, it's very pink. And it's kind of sticking to the powder. Not in like a bad way, because it definitely still like blended, but it did a little bit. You can definitely see the pink reflect in there, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna take a little bit more out for the other side. Oh, we're just, see, you can kind of see that blue duochrome effect in there too. We're just gonna be glowing. Totally fine. It does look really pretty. I was just a little scared, but we did it. Okay. I really like how the face looks. Let's do the eyes. So, I have for the eyes, these, I would use a new product here, but my second Sephora order still has not come. It finally shipped a full 2 weeks after I put in the order. It finally shipped. So instead we're gonna use my Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Eyeshadows. I really, really like these though. I really like these. I forget to use them sometimes now, but they're a really good product. And then we're also going to use a little bit of this ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow. This is in the shade Morning Light. I hope it's not dried out. No. This is super cool and super reflective. I think that's going to be like my main color across my eye, like across the lid. But I'm going to go in, I think, with this brown and just kind of create some dimension. I have this Jeffree Star X Morphe JS4 brush that I've used already for liquid shadows before, so it's already kind of messy, so we're just gonna use that one. And I don't want to do too much. I just want to create some dimension with this color. Oh, this is the shade Drop Top and Double Pump Latte. See how easily that blended out? That took me 5 seconds. And the color isn't patchy. I mean, it just created a very nice wash. I really, really like these melted eyeshadows. I know some people said that they dry a little fast, and they do, but the key is honestly just to not put down too much at once. Because the other one that I have, Shimmering Sunset and Private Jet, this is like a pinky one. That one I did have a really hard time with when I first got it because it's not a neutral color. Like it's a pink, red, pink color. So if you put too much on your lid, it gets patchy because you cannot blend it fast enough. But they have a really, really good staying power. I will say you have to be careful to not use too much of the shimmer as well if you are using the shimmer, because if you put too much on, if you put like, for example, 2 coats of the shimmer because you want it to be really, really reflective or something, that's great and it'll look really cool, but it'll only look cool for like 8 hours and then it starts to flake really bad. And if you just put too much on in general, it will crack and flake and just not be very cute. We're gonna do a little bit of this just under the eye too. I did this all with the same brush. I used to use these all the time for work because I could get ready so quickly with them. Because it'd be so easy to do this and then just swipe on some of the shimmer and be good to go with an eye look. I like this color too. I like that it's a very like neutral brown color because then it can go, you can do pretty much anything with it. If you just create this framework, then you can put whatever you want on the lid, which is exactly what I'm gonna do with this Jelly Much shadow. So I'm gonna take this Morphe M124 brush, which is just this like kind of thin flat brush, and I'm just gonna pick up, oh, you guys, I thought my Jelly Much shadow was okay, but it's kind of dead. See it? Ooh. I was still able to like pick some up on the brush. Let's just see if it works. Now I'm just curious. It's weird because it's still like a creamy texture. I mean, it's clearly a lot drier than it was. It's not the jelly texture that it was, but it's still got that like creamy, like sticky texture to it. Huh. I mean, I'm definitely gonna throw it away, but I'm gonna use it today because why not? This will just be its like final run. the last dance, if you will, if any of you are watching the Jordan documentary. When this was a jelly, it was a lot easier to work with. But of course it was. But okay, well, I mean, I think it still created a cute look. It's just not quite what I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I guess RIP to my Morning Light Jelly Munch eyeshadow. You were cute. Wish I would have used you more. Didn't know you dried up. I guess maybe I won't buy another Jelly Munch eyeshadow. I didn't know that they would dry up quite so quickly. I knew that they dried up like quickly, but okay, let's see what we have for lips. Lips I'm just gonna keep super simple. I want to use my Patrick Ta lip gloss in the shade She's Expensive because it's also one of my new purchases and I really, really like it. I think we're just gonna go in, oh here, let's go in with my KKW Beauty. This is the shade Nude 0.5. And we'll just do a little lip liner and gloss. Cute. Okay, so for mascara, I'm gonna use my Hourglass Caution mascara. I don't know if I'm gonna put lashes on yet. I honestly have not decided. We're gonna see what just mascara looks like, and then we're gonna make a judgment call because as much as I love lashes, I just don't know if I want to put them on right now. And that is the mascara. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't think I really need lashes. Normally I would totally put some on, but I really also like that Caution mascara so much. I've been using it pretty much exclusively for the past like 6 months because I keep getting free tubes of it from Sephora. Shout out. But anyway, yeah, this is the little look. Super simple, super easy. Only took me like 40 minutes to do while filming, so that's pretty good. So if I was doing it on my own, I probably could have done it just a bit faster. So here's my only thing. I'm not gonna go through each product because like none of it is like brand new that I haven't talked about already. But I will say the one thing about this cream bronzer is I just feel like I can't get it to be as bronzy as I maybe would want it to be. I love a cream bronzer as like a base to a powder bronzer. So like I would go in with a powder bronzer to like reinforce this because I just feel like it's not prominent enough. Does that make sense? I think I'm gonna do that just a little bit. Now I'm gonna break my roll because like see, this is the final look and now I'm gonna break my roll and put just a little bit of powder bronzer on. See? I feel like that just, this is the Fenty bronzer in the shade Island Ting, but I feel like just a little bit of that bronzer is just so much more prominent. I don't feel like I need anything more from the blush or the highlighter. Like I feel like that's great, but I feel like around the perimeter of my face, I just needed a little bit more from the bronzer. And now that truly is the final look. What do we think? What do we think, guys? Do you guys have any of these products? Do you like them? Like what cream products am I missing out on? Let me know. I lately have been just a lot more into cream products than I ever have been before. I used to actually be very anti-cream product. I am not like that now. Now I'm down to try pretty much any cream product except cream highlighters. Like I said, that liquid highlighter, this is beautiful and I love it in the summertime to mix into my lotion. I use it for that all over the body all the time. My legs, my arms, my chest. Love it for that. Or to mix it into foundation, love it for that too. But like cream highlights just don't hit the same for me usually. Like this one is really glossy and glowy, but like I could also just do that with a powder highlighter, honestly, much faster. So I almost always opt for a powder highlighter, but any other product, I love a liquid or a cream. So let me know, what cream or liquid product should I try next? I would love to give them a go. Lord knows I'll put in an order. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go have dinner with my husband, talk to our friends, and I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're having a great day, a great night, a great whatever you're doing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!